Alright guys, it's time for a little bit of a smaller manga haul. First up, I got a Kirby manga. I recently got this today and it's so cute. I love this cover. I love the pastel blue on it. It looks so nice. I definitely want to get volume 2 if they have one. I don't know if they released one yet for this because I just saw this today, but I'm so happy to have this because I'm just a massive fan of Kirby overall. I've been a fan of Kirby since I was a kid, and I even remember like watching that Kirby Right Back at Ya show. Um, Both like the English version and the Japanese version, and that's because um, I didn't watch it normally on TV. I watched it on YouTube, like on YouTube channels that were just like sort of posting like snippets of the show. And sometimes the episodes they would only have like the English versions, and sometimes I could not find the English version whatsoever. So I'm like, I guess we're watching the Japanese version, and that might actually be the first ever like the Kirby show or the Kirby anime. That might actually be the first subtitled show I ever actually watched, like subbed anime, which is kind of a weird thing I just thought about. um, Anyways, super cute, super happy to have this. This is not a continuation of that anime. It's not a follow up. It's not like in the same universe. It appears like this seems just like a separate thing, a cute little Kirby manga. Um, I don't recognize a lot of these characters other than like King Dedede, and Kirby, and there's some other characters like from the games, but like it's very clearly not like the anime that I watched when I was a kid, which is fine. I don't remember a lot of people don't even like remember that show. Um, Next up, we have a manga I'm super excited to have. Sasaki and Miyano 1 and 2. This is tied for my favorite BL series. Um, I don't know which one I like more, this or Cherry Magic. I like them both. They both appeal to different things I like about the genre. This is a really good one though. If I were to ever recommend a BL to someone, it would probably be this series overall, just because I think it's a really great entry point for the genre. Super happy to have these. I plan on collecting all of them. Next up, I don't really know much about this series. I'm gonna be honest with you. Blood Night Market. Is this BL? It looks like BL. It might be BL. The description kind of makes it sound like BL, but other than that, I don't really know anything about it. It could be, maybe. Even if it isn't, I'm sure I'll like it. The artwork looks nice. I like the colors. It appeals to me. It looks good. So I'm happy to have it. Next up, I recently got volumes 1 of Black Butler, and now I have volumes 2 and 3 of Black Butler. I've been trying to get into the series recently. I do like it so far. I'm excited to continue it with volumes 2 and 3. I could have gone more because when I went to Barnes and Nobles today, they did have volumes like 4 and 5 there as well. But I was like, let's slow down. I'm already spending enough money today. I don't want to blow the bank right now and, just waste all my money on this one series. I want to get other stuff today. But yeah, I'll definitely get those eventually at some point for those other volumes. Next up, I also don't know anything about this series, but it's the case study of Vanitas. I think I'm saying that right. Um, it looks really pretty, like the artwork on the cover. So I'm excited to read this, just because it's one of those series where I look at the cover, I'm like, this is really pretty. I'm gonna read this. It looks nice. I like how it's laid out. I read the description as well before I bought it, and it seems interesting. I'm really happy to have this. I hope it's good. If you've read this, let me know how it is. Next up, we have 4 more manga. We have Goblin Slayer. I talked about this recently in a post on TikTok. I feel like Goblin Slayer kind of just fell off the face of the earth. Like in terms of like a series people talk about. It's not a bad series. It's not anything like that. The anime, I feel like people stopped talking about it. Like there was all that, all those reactions to like episode 1. Everyone's making their own reaction to it and how messed up it was, just because it's such a shocking opening to an anime. And then I didn't really hear that much about it after that point. I didn't even know that there was another season of it that came out like a year or two ago, or a few years ago. I don't even remember when it came out. I just found out about that recently. I was like, what? How that happened? And apparently in the anime they changed the art style for it too. Like Goblin Slayer, he doesn't look. He looks like he went on a diet and lost like half his muscle mass. It's really weird and off-putting. I don't know why they changed the art style, but even then, I'm glad to have the manga. This is one of those series that I read the light novel for, and I did like it for what I read of it. I only read, I think, volumes 1 through 3, maybe. I don't remember. I had other series I was reading at that time as well, so I kind of dropped it. But this is the manga. I'm happy to have it. It's wrapped for a good reason. Definitely glad they do not have this unwrapped at Barnes and Nobles. Can you imagine? That'd be terrible. Next up, this series I've been binging like for the last like 2 weeks. I've been so happy reading this. It's so good. The Fable. This is volume 2. I've been reading the whole thing online. I already have volume 1, and I've decided I'm going to collect all of this because it's so good. I have 3 volumes left. I think I need to read digitally. This is so good. I loved everything about this. I love the Fable as a character. I love all the other side characters. I love the plot. There were points in the plot where it did kind of slow down a little bit. And I was like, is it kind of losing steam a little bit? But then it would just pick right back up, and I'd be like, oh, yep, there we are. There we go. Yep, that's good. It's back to normal. Love this cover art. Love the splashes of blue on as well. Looks really nice. I love her as well, the sister of the Fable. I'm bad at names. I'm sorry. I love this series so much. If you don't know what it's about, basically, I'm going to make a whole video about it eventually, just by itself, talking about the plot. But the Fable is about a assassin who has to live a normal civilian life for a year without killing anyone. So there are times like where the plot comes up where he has to fight other people like other assassins, but obviously he can't kill them. Like there's restrictions, so he has to find ways to neutralize those threats without actually killing them. It's really interesting, really engaging. The story's great. I love this so much. If I had to compare it to another manga off the top of my head, it kind of reminds me of like Sakamoto days. A lot less comedy though, obviously. There is still comedy in the series, especially with the sister and some of the other characters. It's really great though. It also kind of reminds me of what it's called, Way of the House Husband. Obviously, though, that's like a Yakuza manga, but it kind of gives me the same vibes like for this character as like the main character in that series, where they're kind of just like these sort of stoic characters that don't really show a lot of emotion. But this is really great. I love this so much. Next up, another series I heard good things about, I don't really know a lot about. The Horizen. I picked this up today mainly because of this cover art. This is beautiful. Like, I can't even explain it. Just like the muted colors, the ocean, the background, the beach that the character's on. I know nothing about this. Like, I'm just going purely off of vibes. This feels like a sad manga. Or like a depressing manga, at least. I'm really excited, though. I skimmed through it a little bit just to look at the art. And it just looks so interesting. I'm really happy to have this, though. I read a little bit about the back. You can read it there if you want to. This is great. I'm so excited to read this soon. If you've read it, let me know. Next up, I'm going to show you this manga. We're going to make a verbal contract right now. If I show you this manga, you cannot be weird about it. Okay? All right. You sign the contract. Mushoku Tensei, or Jobless Reincarnation. This is the light novel. This is the deluxe edition of the light novel. It's a series I like a lot, but it is a series I understand why people don't like. I completely understand. I would never recommend this series to another person unless like they were like really into anime, and even then I'd be like, no, probably not. And it's such a shame because like the story is great, the characters are great. I love this series so much. The lore is great. Um, I love like the sense of progression, the plot. I love how like the world sort of builds around it. It's so good. I'm really happy to have this because it's also one of my favorite light novels. Um, but that little fucker, that guy, that little guy, um, Rudeus or Rudius, however you pronounce his name, he's not a good person. He is a downright terrible, despicable person. And granted, he does get better as the series goes on, but he does not become a good person, in my opinion. At least up to the point I've read in the light novel. Um, I have not finished the light novel. I think I got like halfway through it. I think he just become a better person, but like even after he becomes like reincarnated, he's still doing like pervy ass shit, and it's so off putting because like there's like so much good things about this series, and then you just get hit like with a hammer like every time you're having like a good moment, like oh this is nice, we're progressing the plot. I like this character a lot. I like Ruijerd, I think is his name. I'm definitely butchering his name. It's he's like a demon guy with green hair. He's one of my favorite characters in this series. I like him a lot. Like, oh, great. I love this guy. He's like a warrior. I'm having a good moment with him. Rudeus does some like fuck ass shit. And I'm like, what? Why? Why'd you ruin it? Stop being a character. Why are you the main character? I hate you so much. Like, I love everything about this series except for him. And because of him alone, it's so hard to recommend this series to people. But yeah, like people are weird when it comes to series. Like if you think Rudeus is like a really good person, there's something wrong with you. But regardless, I'm really happy to have this. I do plan on rereading the series. This covers like volumes 1 to 3. Um, I would like to see him eventually become like an actually good person, like Rudeus that is. But it's kind of hard to fix you when you're kind of just a trash person. But yeah, that's everything for today. Also, these books are really nice, especially this one. These are all like really nice books. I was really happy to get all 3 of these. These are like the main reason I went to Barnes and Noble today because I wanted to pick up these 2 books and I saw this one as well. It's like yes. Everything else I kind of just like saw as I went. I was like, oh, I've been looking for that. But like these 2 books mainly are like the reason I went because I'm trying to hunt for all of these physically, and I've heard that this got released recently. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these series. I hope you guys have a great night. See ya.